So Rudy, thank you for taking some time to speak with me. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
One of the key themes of what you touched on today is really selling yourself as a security department to your organization, not just the higher ups, the senior management, but everyone across the board. And so, what in your opinion is the key for security stakeholders to get the buy-in, and what do they need to really what are the tools you would say are key for them in really selling themselves to the broader organization?
Probably one of the first things they need to do is learn how to do a very simple thing that most security practitioners have not been privy to, which is how to sell anything. You've got to sell the theory of risk mitigation, security. It's all of us, it's on all of us, it's our responsibility. If you're not doing that, you're doing A, your organization a disservice, but B, you're allowing people that are your best eyes and ears, your best partners, not to partner. They have no skin in the game, so it's not my problem. That's somebody else's problem. That's why, if you see something, say something, stop it when you see it happen. Call somebody when you know it's happening. Engaging them into the process, making them not accountable. It's not accountability because they're not getting paid for that. They're getting paid to do a job, but they can do an extra job by being your best friend in that area, in that marketplace, in that workplace, with that workforce. They have a much better touch than you do. So the answer is really simple. Get out of your office. Get on the streets. Get with the people. Find out what they need. Find out what they really beg and yearn for, and then go after that. That's where the value add is.
And selling yourself as security, because as you mentioned, so often it is a call center. There's no getting around that, and it's something that's been preached for years by practitioners like yourself. So where do you think security practitioners, executives today fall short in trying to really sell the organization on the value of the security department?
Sad part is most organizations have to have something dramatic happen before it becomes real, before it becomes valuable to them. But the answer to the other side of that is, what if I go ahead and show you where I get a return on investment, where I protect you without being reactive, I'm proactive. Thus, you end up not having to have a reactive workforce, a force that has to go find something after the fact. What if I can tell you I can possibly stop that from happening before it happens? Where I can become a play to the positive, not the, oh God, got to call a security guy, he's got to look at the videotapes, he's got to do. We shouldn't do that. We should be proactive. We should be looking for reasons to get in front of the issues, to get in front of the concerns. Again, knowing what your client needs, knowing what your client feels, knowing how they react. How do I get there? I get there by being proactive in everything I do. And that's tough for most security people. Most security people have been raised in the industry, especially those of us with a little gray on the temples. We've been brought up in reactive. Go handle this. Reactive. Go research that. Go investigate that. Not let's think outside the box and let's look at the big picture long term. And that's the big mold buster right there.
What is the role of technology today in helping you be more proactive? I know you touched on the need for this industry to finally be open and to do away with proprietary architecture.
Mm-hmm. That's the number one problem. There are still too many original equipment manufacturers who have got wrapping around their product that says, well, we can do it if you buy this API, or we might be able to do it if you buy this SDK, or we might be able to do it if we bring them on board, and we'll onboard them, but everybody's looking for a fee, and what they're doing is, industry-wise, we're choking the industry. Back when I started in this industry a long time ago, we had to use ABC product because ABC product worked with ABC product. It's not that easy anymore. Mergers, acquisitions, takeovers, movement, people that don't want to take down a good asset that they just bought. You got to use the asset before the asset rolls off the books. Being a partner to the business and saying, I'm not going to make you tear all that out. That doesn't make good sense. But what I am going to do is I'm going to find products that will work together and will work together clean. That's where the OEMs have to come to the table. And that's, previously we talked about breaking that mold for the practitioners. This is a huge mold buster for the OEMs. They've got to stop, or they're going to push themselves out of the industry, because they're going to have startups that go, I can do this for anybody. There's nothing I can't do. It's software. Tell me what you want me to do. I'll make that happen. So that's that. The if you will, the 13th man on a playing field in football. That 12 and 13th man. Those are the two that are delivering a product. They're delivering a response. You got to get a response, and that response is, I can do it. I can do it with software. It's not the old adage of it's all hardware. I'm not totally sold anymore. The young millennials are scary. What they can do with software today, why not? Just tell me why you don't want to. Because if you don't, they're going to figure out a way to do it. So get in front of it. Don't get behind it.
And what is the role of the integrator today in being a trusted advisor and coming along with you to help design a technology solution that makes sense for your organization?
The first role for an integrator, whether they're trusted or not, they need to understand who's writing the check. For years, they haven't done that. For years, the tail has wagged the dog and has told the dog, well, you come through me or you don't go anywhere. I have a penchant for not agreeing with that thought process, because everybody needs to understand I may be writing a check to a security company that's a dealer. That check's going from my pocket in my hands straight up to the OEM's hands. So that dealer has got to be trusted. They can't be in it, but the old adage, what's in it for me, that's not a partner. That's not somebody you trust. The adage is, I'm in it for us. I'm in it to make a difference. I'm in it because I'm going to bring the right people to the right situation, to the right issue. I'm not going to take a guy who's a wire puller, and he's a tremendous wire puller, and put him on a server and tell him, go do what you need to do. That's not a good partner. That kid pulling cable may not even know what a mouse is on a PC, but he can pull that cable a couple miles and never slash a cable. That's a good partner. But you can't take him and force him into a job he can't do. That's up to that partner. That's up to that dealer to be hand in hand with us.